please remember to leave a like, a comment, share the video about, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to a Megon 2 Electric Boogaloo. Today we're going to be responding to a number of videos from one account that has rebranded or come back because it's been yeeted before for saying things that incited violence. Yes, I've got that video as well. This individual is a bit angry, but done in a lovely way where they call everyone Pudding Cup. Their more recent TikTok account is just responding to everyone that leaves a negative comment, which is pretty much just TikTok. The theme, because we're unable to escape it, concerns transgendered individuals using the bathroom for the gender they identify with, which is where this is going to become a rather peculiar hill for many to choose to unalive on. What I'll do though, I'm going to play the video that incited a form of violence first. Then we're going to move to responses to that, and subsequent videos responding to comments on another video of theirs, because the trans bathroom thing is the only argument they have. They're active on Twitter and TikTok, so I was lucky to find certain topics here and there. They were shared by libs of TikTok, yes, but I can tell you it did not drive up any interest in this particular user at all.
Oh, there's one more thing I forgot, Puddin' Pop. I forgot to mention that I checked out your page and watched a few of your videos, and yeah, I really have nothing to fear with someone like you. You can pump iron all you want in the yard and look all big and bad and pretend to be all big and bad and be this wannabe alpha male. You see, I can legally carry a gun.
Understandably, they got a considerable amount of flack for that. Context is, as I've earlier mentioned, bathroom related, so perhaps some replies will be of use here. On their Twitter account, they tweeted out a Daily Mail article saying, "I just want to pin this here to show the bad takes or false implication phobes have regarding what I said. I fully stand by my real words and we do need to arm up." Just an FYI, if you have to use one of those precious little pew-pew things so you can go and use whichever pooper you want to use, chances are you are trying to start an unnecessary fight escalated to a point of no return, all because your bowel movement means you think this is some kind of sacred whammon thing. As is well known, women don't poop, they cry. This was later retweeted with 3 other videos by Voice of Revelation, who said, "Oh no, you must have lost your videos? That's okay girl, I got you covered. Here are the uncut videos you made. Everyone might want to pay close attention to video number 2. That's what made you so inspirational. Video number 2 is what I showed you the clip of." This was retweeted by the person whose name I'm not going to say from Twitter because I get in trouble for that T word because reasons, you know what people are like. They're very sensitive about words these days. Thank you for this, I really appreciate it. That particular guy I was replying to did threaten me and the trans community, so I responded accordingly. But you go on thinking you got me Puddin' Pop. Reply, "You're welcome, it's a natural gift." I'll link the article down below if you're interested. Those videos I'm not going to go through, because I've already watched them, and quite frankly, any point made about being threatened is redundant when you respond thinking, well, rather than turn the other cheek and be better than it, I'm just going to say, "By the way, I have one of those cute little pew-pew devices." Because that makes you so damn tough. It really does. "Oi, you tell me I can't use this toilet. Allow me to pull out my Nerf thing." Yes, fear me. It's an automatic, it has batteries and everything. Idiot. The next video I want to show you is what leads us to the video that libs of TikTok tweeted, which then led me down the rabbit hole in the first place. It was a Stitch video where they were responding to somebody who was calling their own parents out for transphobia. This then led to about 7 replies on this TikTok page here to negative comments about this video.
My mom is transphobic, and
Hey Augustus, my name is Tara. Let me tell you something. I think what you need to do is you need to hand your phone to your mom right now. I want her to watch this. So you pause it, you hand it to her.
I've yet to see an instance where someone has seen a response video or a critique video addressed at them where they have suddenly gone, oh, I have learnt my lesson because I have been told by somebody on the internet, a rando to me, that I might be wrong about something concerning my child. Do continue though with the message intended for this person's mother.
Well, hello, Augustus's mom. My name is Tara. I'm 41 years old. You see, I knew I was different, but back then, this was before the internet, I didn't know anything, couldn't find out any information. Nobody knew anything. We don't choose to be transgender. This is not a choice for any of us. In fact, it's a nightmare for every single one of us. Every single one of us.
I don't want to be that person, but there are some that choose to identify as trans that do not have gender dysphoria. It is by extension a choice on their part because they choose their gender depending on their feelings. So I guess I'm being a pedantic shit. Sorry, but I can't resist the urge to point out that actually there are aspects of this that can be argued to be a choice depending on the person involved. You're welcome. Okay, smash the like.
Every day we wake up and we've got a painted target on our backs. Every day that we wake up, we hope that we have those loved ones in our family that we call mom and dad that will protect us as we're growing up and going through this. What you need to do is you need to realize you've got a wonderful child there. And I have opened up my heart to trans kids like Augustus.
So the context is, and I'm not going to play the video, Augustus is a transgendered 16-year-old teenager who said they transitioned from she to he at the age of 12. Augustus's mother does not support this gender ideology nonsense at all, but will love Augustus as Augustus. They then got into an argument, a heated one, a rather angry one, with Augustus leaving but the mother following and shouting some more. The issue here is Augustus says that they've transitioned from the age of 12. No child transitions at the age of 12. Don't try and tell me they do. I'm sorry. No. Alright. 16, you are starting to be in the ballpark where you can make the decisions for yourself, but you've still got to go through all those other biological processes first before an adult decision is made. Yeah, by an adult mind on a fully developed adult body. So this is more social transition for the time being. It gets a bit tricky. You believe, though, that this is transphobia, that is proof that people are trying to destroy trans people. Okay, that's the context. Continuing.
You are easily replaceable. You may be blood, but you're not a parent. You're not a mom. I'm a mom to thousands of other trans kids that call me mom.
Okay, 2 points before we move on with the rest of this video. One, she is a mother, okay? Biologically speaking, and of course, she's holding true to her values. That doesn't necessarily mean she's not being a mom, because mums are supposed to blindly support. No, mums are also educators, okay? That's a key part of parenting. It will sometimes make you unpopular. In fact, it's quite common to make you unpopular, but that's what it is. The second point, I don't know how appropriate it is for a 41-year-old trans woman to say, I'm a mom to thousands of kids who are trans online. That's, I don't know if there's any good optics to that.
Because I respect them. I understand what they're going through. I know this may be hard for you because you don't understand. You're not living through this nightmare that I'm living through and Augustus is living through. It's pure terror, especially now. Augustus needs you more than ever. You need to stand by his side and be a mom.
So this video wasn't very well received and led to multiple responses to comments, as I earlier stated. The one shared by Libs of TikTok is the following one, and that's where we're going to go for the rest of this video.
Do you know how hypocritical your comment is? I mean, just stop to think about it. How hypocritical it is. You're telling me that other people's kids are not my business?
To be honest, they're not. And it is something highly inappropriate for an individual in their 40s to be engaging in conversation online or in the online sphere, regardless of context, with children. without a parent present. Yes? Highly inappropriate. Doesn't matter how you try to spin it or what you believe you're trying to do as some kind of savior. It is wrong, and you know it. But you're trying to use your card, your victim one, as a rather large shield to deflect any and all criticism about how inappropriate it is you speak to children.
What makes you think so? Because you seem to think that other people's kids are your business, which is why you're telling me to stop grooming them, leave them alone, leave our kids alone.
See? It's a boing whip. Here, mirror reverse Uno card, you know that thing. That's what you've just done. Well done. Would you like to roll for initiative next?
Is it clicking yet?
No. But I'd like to ask you the same question.
They are my business. Every single one of them out there. Those are my kids. Every single elder in the transgender community, those are their kids too.
Have you realized yet why this has rubbed so many people up the wrong way, and why perhaps the message being pushed is not a good message at all? Why more flack was received, criticism received, why it was shared to multiple platforms, why they lost their first account and had to make another one to re-upload their content, because they've incited violence and they talk to children under the guise of, but I'm doing this to protect the children. Oh, won't someone please think of the children? Children to be seen and not heard, and they should never be spoken to by another adult that is not their parent or family or teacher or doctor, professional in some manner that is meant to be in that child's life, alright? In the context of this, Augustus is 16. They are not your child. They are somebody else's, and that parent disagrees with Augustus's beliefs and changes, okay? I'm trying very careful with how I phrase that because I don't believe children should transition. Simple as that. But we have one more video from you, so let's crack on.
So I got a question for you. Maybe you can answer because nobody else seems to. But why is it you people always sexualize the bathroom?
No one is sexualizing the bathroom. They just don't believe some people should have access to the same bathroom as someone of the opposite biological sex. A form of dignity, integrity, and protection. Don't forget here, if you've seen any of the committee hearings with Riley Gaines, having to change in front of Leah Thomas, who is a trans woman, and vice versa, the psychological harm it did to those women who felt they did not want to be in the same room as a biological man, yet forced to change, not offered any protections, really hurt them mentally. You can teach all this inclusivity all you like, but ultimately there is a biological aspect to this, and there's also an aspect of insecurity to this. You can't simply erode that or erase it under the guise of, but I'm one of you. That thought process doesn't resonate, and it really doesn't with the larger audience. I promise you it doesn't.
I'm not, kink shaming or anything like that, but I suffer from Crohn's disease, and I just want to go into the bathroom and do my business and get out. The fact that you people think we just go in there to diddle kids or assault women.
Again, it's not that. It's integrity-based, dignity-based. It's a vital concept I've been trying to teach my nieces and nephews, to respect boundaries of another person. But what I've learnt is children in schools now have unisex bathrooms. I feel that this erodes at the concept of dignity and is causing more problems than good. Unfortunately, you need to respect that boundaries have to exist, and it starts with a bathroom. It really does. I agree, many just want to go to the bathroom, use it and leave. But again, you are forgetting a vital and large number of people do not agree with what you believe. Notice how I'm not providing an opinion here? Yeah, I don't use toilets in public settings. Ever. I refuse, okay? It is the most painful, undignified thing on the planet. They're disgusting, and so are humans.
That's coming from your brain. It's coming from your thoughts. And I think you really should seek some really good professional help. Honestly.
I really think you need to take your own advice because you are inferring, implying, and asserting with no definable or verifiable proof that what you have just said has any legitimacy to it. Of course, there are a number of instances where someone has done something inappropriate in a bathroom. Yes. Is it a large number? No. But is it a large enough number that people worry? Yes. Because if it happens ever, it is a worry. A bathroom is a place of vulnerability to an extent. Don't forget here, you are exposing yourself to use a facility. Worries happen, occur, because people understand it has happened, it does happen, it will happen. Somewhere at some place in some time, it's inevitable. But no one is saying that you're the guilty party. People are just pointing out a level of hypocrisy with some of your comments, and the fact you're willing to use a gun to get your point across. How quaint, how cute, how gauche.